Bro, my 3-on-1 still up there.
Giles must have stole y'all.
Bro, bad, bro. Bad, bro. Bad, bro. It was fucking horrible.
The NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in week 14.
Smooth.
And this will go as a touchback.
Smooth. You know better than that.
At the 25.
Did you dirty, huh?
Smooth. It was horrible, Smooth.
Did you dirty?
We could have pushed them in here. Took their shit. Oh, yeah, I'm gone.
Oh, my controller.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Holy moly.
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week.
Crackhead, low as shit.
When you take it away 4 times through interceptions,
Don't look at Crackhead
what do you
here.
do now when you go into a game?
This nigga throwing decoys outside. Oh, he's scooping.
Do you try and run it more, or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
2nd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Bloodhound.
Defense has a touchdown.
It goes
He got 4
without
hell. He
saying,
don't lose.
I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Right there,
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
We really might need to go uphill first.
They were more than prepared for that one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We might need to get over there.
Back to throw. Ryder. Looking there for punch, but intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Tripping. He said decoy, yeah. No, I'm saying like he tripping, like I'm ready to go.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
We need to get our ass up and around.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
Might be one here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And on 4th down, Ottage, the punt team sending this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense had the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryder. They look for Pitts again. This time he's got it. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they
crazy thing is if you don't shoot, we can really push that shit.
The plays that they make, they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's
I can really get us up there. I really want to. What you want to do?
He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Charlotte.
I was letting him know. If I don't see him moving, I'm not going to do it.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryder. Steps away to his left.
Go around and drop.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off your go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Perfect.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Somebody can come around and kill
you. A nice play, even though it was complete. He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons.
Doesn't realize a nigga named Bobby's got a gun. Man, nobody back here.
On 1st down, Ryder. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. That catch good for only a couple. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Falcons. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Ryder eluding the pressure.
You see me doing this?
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
You see me doing this?
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
You see me doing animation? Oh, I'm expecting my weapon. I got this clean ass skin in my 3-on-1. I told you this is a good ass spot, ain't it? Yeah, this is just pure high ground.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs.
They don't get no higher than this, bro.
For a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
No, that's high ground up there.
Ryder.
I know.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
No. Yeah, I'm saying.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
His kick is good.
No, yeah. I'm saying like, damn, that's a good ass spot too.
That one on target, and it adds to this first half.
But like I was about, we ain't got to jump in.
Too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc.
Because I still ain't got you to perfect to jump down and kick the ground first.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Bro, this is perfect, bro. Perfect.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start.
You're gonna send a decoy this way.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, these two teams, you might recall,
we just go back up because they're gonna have to get down anyway.
Exact, and it was the visitors getting the
win
there. So
yeah, see, you thinking the same, bro. Hold on, let's go to game chat, see what you're saying.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is fielded at the 7. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Matt Ioannidis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. From the gun, Ryder. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback who'll be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They call it a loss of a yard there, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Mike Pennell with the tackle. 2nd and 5. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Here's Oliver. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Patterson on the carry, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Ryder. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Throw left side complete. That's more. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes us something.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Ryder. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. On 3rd and 2, Ryder. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now a play fake here on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Patterson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll go with a keeper, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there, keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Falcons have retaken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw. Ryder. He finds his man, complete. That's Patterson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Ryder dancing to his left. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther save. Derek Brown in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. He's to the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here's another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Throwing on 1st down. Ryder. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
He's back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is Anderson, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Back to throw. That is caught by Anderson.
He ran right back.
Getting this inside the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
In a situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle, got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons have just about summed up this football game. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost
Oliver, he's eating, bro.
between the years. is.
There certainly is, and probably way too much.
Sorry, black guy.
He's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
Oh, God, bro, you gotta hit your dude up, bro. That's why he ain't playing. You don't hit your dude up.
And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you're ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really a stellar performance.
Yeah, the division tough.
So for the Falcons, the win pushes their record now to 11.
He locked me up, boy. God. I know, man. Where you been?
Doing what I was listening to you doing, scratch your booty.
Ooh, they tough.